what percentage of that transformation would you say the psychedelics had on it?
That's a very good question. I would say that if I had to assign a percentage to it, I would say probably 30%. Um, there are people that reach levels of enlightenment and peace, and they do that without the use of these substances. And I do refer to them as medicine. I know some people call them drugs because I would say the largest utility of them is in the dissolution of the ego. We are recreating stories. We're creating patterns. Instead of living from the present moment, we are living in the past, which is really what a lot of depression is, or the future, the anxiety. And what they've been able to do is hold moments up for me that were very traumatic and allow me to process them and integrate them into my being and to see only how they served me, not how they happened to me or how I was a victim. And they've allowed me to have a catharsis through crying and screaming. They say in psychology, the only way out is through. And I think without proper facilitators, psychologists, spiritual healers, and these psychedelics, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I would still be a confused person who was promiscuous, who was dating people that weren't good for me, who had friendships that weren't serving me. And now, particularly in the past 2 months, I walk through the world with a peace, and I know that it's okay to just be. And that's so hard for so many people to understand because, they don't get the thing they want and then they freak out. And I understand that it's all unfolding for my greater good. And so, I advocate for certain people doing them, and they all are, they serve different purposes. I did ketamine therapy here in California, and that serves a different purpose for me than, say, mushrooms or the bufo, the 5-MeO DMT. They all kind of act in a different way, but I would say like the through line of all of it is detaching from the old stories and the old belief systems. And that's been really, really important for me because so often, something happens to us and then we are pulled back to the moment where it happened in the past. And we go, oh, look, it's happening again. I remember this, and we hold on to the pain. And as we energize the pain and we energize the thoughts, which is what Eckhart Tolle talks a lot about, we energize them, those start to come in our reality more and more, and we see these patterns over and over. But the inverse of that is if we are able to not latch onto thoughts and energize them, then on a quantum level, the particles can't rearrange to create a new reality, which doesn't serve us. And so when I say that we are so much more powerful than we're led to believe, that's what I'm hinting at.